Hello everyone, this is Chariot from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. Gemini, this is your monthly general reading for November 2019. Now I'm using the Grand Lux Tarot to pull a major theme and energy for you in the month of November. I'm also using the Madame Endora Tarot. I'll be using messages from your animal spirit guides, and I will be doing your monthly general reading with the Tarot of Dreams. At the end of your reading, Gemini, I will be pulling several life purpose cards for you as well. So we have Justice coming up here. Beautiful energy right there. All right, thank you, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have the Wizard. Love it. Okay. All right, Spirit. What extra messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we are ready. We have Snake Spirit coming up here. Beautiful. All right, Spirit. What does Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know in the month of November 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Gemini, we are ready. Situation. We have the Hanging Man. Crossing you is the Five of Wands. In your foundation is the Three of Coins. Recent past energy, we have the Tower. Crowning you is the Hermit. All right. Your new circumstance is the Nine of Wands. What you need to know is the Queen of Cups. Your environment, beautiful, Nine of Cups. Your advice from Spirit is the Star. And your outcome energy, beautiful, the Chariot. Wow, there is a lot of major arcana here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana here in your reading. So very, very significant here for you in the month of November, Gemini. I will point out we have we have 3 9s. So we have 999. If you there is a message here for you. If you want to go Google the angel number meanings, then there's several messages there for you. If you take the time out to do so, then those messages are most likely for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start here with Justice. This is the energy of Libra. So there is so much clarity I feel that is taking place for you in the month of November. For many of you, this is, having clear sight, clear vision, being able to maybe know how you're going to move forward. Now, I do feel for some of you, if this is involving a legal or financial situation, there's a lot of clarity surrounding this. This could be an inheritance, this could be a lawsuit, probate, anything like that, maybe even criminal. You will have the clarity that you need. There will be compromises and there will be adjustments that are going to take place within the month of November for you. And just in general, I feel like there's a fairness here. The scales are being balanced in maybe an area in your life where it's needed. Now we have the Wizard, and I love this because, you are the magician, in the Tarot, Gemini. So I think that's an amazing energy. Use your skills to aid others for for many of you, your healers, your light workers, your therapists, your counselors, you're in a position where you can guide and help others. Whether it's just lending them a shoulder to cry on or an ear for someone to be able to, talk to you without you making opinions or casting judgment. That's a beautiful energy right there. Everybody needs somebody like that they can go to, and I see this energy coming through here. Now, we do have the snake spirit, time to heal. And, you do have the star coming up here as well as advice from spirit. And I feel for many of you, especially with this tower being in your recent past, there's a great deal of healing taking place. For some of you, it's definitely your heart chakra. You're getting over a loss or maybe a breakup, or just you're allowing healing to take place at this time, whatever the circumstances was, okay? Now, for some of you, this could have been physical as well, an injury. And it's time to heal. And you're getting on your feet, I feel, at this time. And you're starting to feel better for those of you that have been physically down. Now we have the Hanging Man coming up here as the situation is in November. And this is a beautiful energy. This talks about you gaining spiritual enlightenment by taking the time out to pause and reflect. For many of you, this also talks about clarity. You have several energies coming up here saying that you're having clarity this month, a discovery. This could be a discovery of a truth within yourself, maybe a person or a situation. But nonetheless, it was needed. It's going to allow for you to let go maybe of things that's no longer serving your best purpose at this time. Now you have the Five of Wands coming up here in your crossing position. This could be a bit of a challenge for some of you. The Five of Wands can oftentimes represent an inner battle or inner struggle that we sometimes have that goes on with ourselves. But with these struggles and inner battles comes a great deal of strength and knowledge that's gained from it as well. Now, for some of you, this could represent disagreements with others or maybe even a minor setback. Now, you have the Three of Coins in your foundation. So this is what's moving you. This is what's driving you in the month of November. This talks about you being highly skilled, okay? Some of you may even be being admired for the work that you do on a day-to-day basis. This can also represent knowing your worth. Maybe it's time for some of you to ask for a pay raise. For some of you, you're getting recognition for this, for your skill. You may be moving up in a company. You may be stepping up in management. It's a beautiful energy, though. It shows you're a team player right here. Some of you are planning for the future. You're starting a business and you are really starting to put back money for the future as well. But whatever this energy has to do with, as long as it's nurtured, because it is the number 3, there's a promise of growth and expansion to come through here even more. It can be long-term financial gain. So you have the Tower in your recent past energy. This is a major energy right here. This represents breaking down bad habits, purging your feelings. And what comes from that is some type of breakthrough, whether it's emotional, whether it's letting something that wasn't meant to be fall, so you can start rebuilding and laying a solid foundation. Now, you have the Hermit in your crowning position. This is the energy of Virgo. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. Again, you are definitely taking time out to pause and reflect, maybe going into hermit mode. There's enlightenment that's gained here. And this is you tapping into that inner well of knowledge that you hold within yourself to really, go with that your intuition to decide which direction you're wanting to go in. And for many of you, this is bringing in a great deal of harmony and peace and patience within your situation as well, and within yourself. Now, we have the Nine of Wands coming up here as your new circumstance. This is the wounded warrior energy right here. This talks about it may have taken you years to collect all of these wands. You may have even been wounded in the process, but you have that spirit of perseverance running within you and through you. And this talks about you really tapping into that courageous inner strength that you hold within, and you're not going to let anything get in the way of you achieving what it is that you're going after at this time. Now, in the position of what you need to know, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I usually don't I always, feel that these are energies you're embodying. Some of you may be dealing with a female or a male where emotions are running high at this time. And, I'm getting the sense here, make sure you pick and choose your battles wisely, and that's only going to be for a few of you. Now, I feel for the majority, this is you embodying this energy, and the Queen of Cups represents going with the ebb and flow, understanding that, you have that psychic energy that's flowing within you and through you, and really listening to your intuition, okay? Allow your intuition to guide you in the month of November, Gemini. Now, in your environment, you have an amazing energy, the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. You may have recently had a situation within the home. You may have bought a home. You may have paid off a home, maybe paid off a loan. Something here, it's going to be different because there are so many of you watching. But this is an energy that talks about whatever this is that happened within your environment. It's emotional satisfaction, okay? It's a fulfillment type of energy, and it brings in joy and happiness. Now, your advice from Spirit is the Star. Very positive right here. This is the energy of Aquarius. Most definitely pay attention to your dreams, signs, symbolism, and synchronicities. For many of you, Spirit is saying your dream is within reach at this time, so go for it. Reach for the stars, okay? Now, for others of you, this is talking about you are open to receiving a healing at this time as well. I feel for many of you, you're gaining insights by meditating and grounding yourself, and it's a beautiful energy. Now, you have this wonderful, exciting outcome energy, the Chariot. This is the energy of Cancer. This is all about your happiness, Gemini. This talks about you being in triumph over adversity. This is you being in control over your life and successfully moving forward. And it's happening very quickly as well. Another thing that this energy talks about is you know exactly where you're going, and it's very positive. And you are going to achieve what you're setting out to do here, and you're going to do it successfully. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful energy I'm feeling right now, Gemini. All right. We have options. We have healer. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. And we have practice. Yes. Okay, so we have options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Healer, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. This is, this is just further confirmation here, Gemini. I feel like many of you are light workers and you help others. And we have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Beautiful energy. Don't give up. If there's something that you're going after, practice, practice, practice. You will achieve it, Gemini. All right, I love each and every one of you. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Gemini.